Kayla Elliot.
Kendra Potts.
Abi Nash.
Coach, regional champs once again. How you feeling? What's going through your mind right now?
Man, the emotion, I can't put a name to it, a word to it, but I'm still kind of just like taking it in that the girls just executed the way they did tonight and played so loose and free that they just give me so much joy. Like, I just love watching them work and learn and encourage and build. And so, I don't know, I just feel very grateful right now.
Goodness, that first set. Everybody was involved. The block was up. You guys' defense was all just everywhere, picking up balls. I mean, that first set. I mean, is there a better way to start a match?
No, I really can't think of a better way. And we were also very cognizant that it was a great start for us, but we knew Metro was going to come around the corner. We did. I liked our serving strategy and trying to get their outsides to work a little bit with the first and the third contact. And so I think that helped a little bit. But I just liked our offensive balance. And I don't know. I felt like even if we had a bad swing or anything like that, our girls they were just, again, I just go back to being loose and free. Short memory of the bad and a long memory of the good tonight.
So you mentioned they came back, made it tough in those next two sets, but you guys took that play. You guys made the play at the end of those sets. I mean, is it just the mental toughness, the composure?
Well, in a couple timeouts, one where it's 21-21, I was like, guys, we do this every day in practice. And then we were down 21-23, and I was like, guys, we do this in practice, and we try to mimic situations. There's nothing like it being in a uniform and playing in this type of match, but we just want to say we've been there before. And I just really enjoyed seeing them fight.
The 336, excuse me, for the entire match. Everybody was involved. It was clicking offensively for you guys.
That was the big thing. We wanted to be balanced. We knew our middles could create some seams for our pins, and after scouting Metro both nights, we knew that was going to be the key for us, is to make sure we could keep the middles involved, just because they are so sound. Their block is excellent. Their defense is great, and so we had to just create a little chaos for their defense.
Kayla, for you, talking about those middles, you are a little ball of energy out there, whether it's in block, in the attack. How'd you keep that up?
I think it's just, that's the one thing I like to bring to the court is my energy, and I think it just kind of radiates to the other girls. They bounce it right back to me, and so honestly, I think that just back and forth, giving it and receiving it, it's just what keeps us going as a team.
Looking at the block specifically, very present in those first two sets. How are you leading that?
I think our pins do an excellent job of setting it up, but again, I want to close, I want to get a block. I like getting those touches because it's just a hype kind of point, when you're able to shut down their offense, and I think our pins did an excellent job of setting that up for us.
You're on the all-tournament team for the weekend. How are you thinking, kind of reflecting back on the whole journey?
I mean, it's been awesome. Just looking back, it's my last season, so just being able to look at this last season and all the work that we put in, I mean, my team makes me look really good. Let me tell you, but they do a lot of work to help me in that, and I just think I gotta give it to them. I really do. I'm appreciative of them, and I think I'm grateful. I'm really grateful.
Abby, same thing for you. Tournament team, a lot of times you think of an outside hitter on your squad. You're going to think of Tori Miller, who was also great, but you stepped up, put your name out there. How do you think about that?
I think I've learned so much from the girls here. We always say our scout side in practice makes us so much better, and that is not a joke. I mean, we've had to learn how to beat ourselves, and that's really hard to do. And I've learned a lot from Tori. I've learned a lot from the other outsides. So just continuing to learn and be able to rely on them in those moments has really helped me out so far.
You hit 600 tonight. How did you do
Did
it?
you know that? I had no idea. I mean, to be honest, I was just like, all right, let's get the next one. And I mean, we had a good game plan. So, I mean, that was my intention today, just stick to the game plan, and seemed to work out pretty well. So, happy.
Talk about your defense for you guys tonight as well, really set you up for success at the net.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of our big things was I've kind of made up this thing. We're going to have triple-digit digs, We just want to go out and just be gritty and dirty and get balls up. I think that was really our intention, and I think we did a really good job of that, for sure.
Kayla, Abby, both, you were here last year, you won it, you got farther. What are you thinking headed into Seattle in 2 weeks?
I really think that this, having last year and having gone as far as we did, that it gave us that experience and that taste of, okay, we're capable of doing this, and being able to have so many girls on the team that have returned and having gotten a taste of that, I think it really gave us that opportunity to just be like, we've been here, some of us haven't, but like, let's just go get this.
Yeah, and I think that we do a really good job of just being present right now. I don't even think we're thinking of that. You know, we're just trying to sit here and enjoy these feelings, these emotions. And once that day gets closer, then we'll start to think about it. But right now, we're just really trying to focus on being present and enjoying the moment.
So, Coach, I mean, is it a learning experience from going to the Elite Eight last year and these girls coming back? Like, what's that feeling? What kind of confidence is going through you as you go to that next step?
Well, I think we want to prepare like we have all year. I mean, so once you figure out, you know, the seedings and who you're matched up with, it's very exciting that it's at the Elite Eight that we're preparing, but we are essentially preparing for another volleyball match. And so, again, I love that Abby's talking about just being present. I want us to enjoy these feelings and emotions and just be proud of each other. But then we go back to work once we figure out that opponent, and then and we don't worry about anything else but them. And so I don't want to change any of our prep. And that's what I tell these girls. You got to allow yourself to enjoy this, because this is why you work so hard. So I really don't want to move on just yet. But I'm very grateful that we get to go, and I do feel like we'll feel a little bit more just, what word am I looking for? Because words are really hard. Just being there a year ago, it will be familiar. That's the word I'm looking for, familiar.